Welcome to this month's Melton Minute. Did you ever have a big idea, a really big idea? An idea that you just couldn't wait to tell your family and friends? And then when you did share it with them, they just looked at you like you're off the wall? As we read in Sefer Shemot, the book of Exodus, Moses, who was reluctant to accept the job of Redeemer, was given a major pep talk by God. "Go tell the Israelites," said God, "that I have heard their cry from amidst their bondage, and I have remembered my covenant with their ancestors. Tell them that I am God, and tell them that I am about to free them from these centuries of bondage and bring them back into the land which I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." But when Moses told this to the Israelites, they would not listen because of their kotzer ruach and because of the cruel bondage. What is this kotzer ruach syndrome that prevented the Israelites from getting excited, that prevented them from wanting to go free? Literally translated, kotzer ruach might mean shortness of breath. Perhaps they were just out of breath, tired, and it was easier to stay in Egypt than to take on the unknown challenges that would lie ahead of them. Maybe you will suggest that they just didn't want to get their hopes up. In fact, a recent encounter between Moses and Pharaoh had made their burdens even more difficult to bear. That might be what Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch, a 19th century German Jewish scholar, was thinking when he translated kotzer ruach as impatience. That is, it wasn't physical exhaustion that prevented them from hearing Moses' message. They just could not muster the psychological energy to think about tomorrow. It was all they could do to get through today. I bet you know what that feels like. On the other hand, Rabbi Chaim Ibn Attar, an 18th century Moroccan Kabbalist, suggested something else. He wrote, "Perhaps because they were not involved in Torah study, they were unable to hear Moses' message. For it is the study of Torah that broadens a person's heart." Of course, technically speaking, the Torah had not been given to Israel yet. But that, suggested the Or HaChaim, is exactly what held them back. Without a Torah to study, their suffering inflicted upon them a kotzer ruach, a narrowness of thinking which rendered them unable to imagine something more, something better, a brighter, better tomorrow. Students in the Florence Melton School understand this powerful message. Studying Jewish text is not just about collecting information. It's a transformative experience that expands our thinking about ourselves and our communities and about the world around us, and encourages us to keep coming up with those really big ideas.